Hello, guys. I think this is the first time I'm being host here in this podcast. My name is Ariki, and I'm Japanese who live in England. And I have a special guest today. She is originally from Japan, and she can speak English very well. Nakayuki-san, 自己紹介お願いします。
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Yuki Nakayoshi. I live in Japan. I was born and brought up in Japan. And now I work as a part-time English teacher at a public elementary school. Thank you.
Wow, it's very nice, right? You are an English teacher, and I'm so excited to talk about English with you. Okay, back to the topic. I want to ask you, this is a simple, the relaxed conversation. Don't need to be so nervous. We just relax here because we're doing a podcast. Okay, I heard that Japanese is so difficult to learn English. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's so true. For us, it is so difficult to learn English because the order of the words are so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know the order of the word is different, right? So in Japanese, we don't have any the word without a vowel. For the example, the word without a vowel, like water, and like a vowel, like perhaps in Japanese, like vowel. It's so difficult for Japanese.
Yeah. We always want to add vowel after a consonant. That's one of the problems.
Yeah, it's one of the problem. But how do you learn in English with this situation?
Oh, I just learned English at school, but when I started to listen to English, it was actually music. I really like to listen to songs in English, and I just imitated all the sounds. So I didn't know how to pronounce, or I didn't learn how to pronounce English words, but I just learned by listening.
Wow, your English is very good actually. It's very clear. Only from music. No, it's a fact. It's a fact that you can speak English very well than a Japanese. So I have a Japanese friend, and he has a difficulty in learning English because it's difficult to listen to English speaker and also how to talk in English. What is your tips besides listening to the music? Like if you found any word that you don't know the way they pronounce, how do you fix it? How do you method of it? How do you solve it?
Yeah, at first, when I started to listen to the English songs, I was only 10 years old, so I couldn't even read English. So I just imitated the sound. That's all. But after I started to learn English, I always looked up dictionary to see how to pronounce the sound. And I'm really old. We didn't have internet, so we just had the dictionary. I mean the book without any audios. So I needed to learn how to pronounce or how to read the phonetic alphabet on the dictionary.
Oh, do you know phonetic alphabet?
Yeah, IPA. So I learned it
international.
Yeah, so I learned it by myself, reading some books. So it helped me a lot.
Yeah, I think learning IPA is the most important thing in learning pronunciation, right?
Yeah, that's right. And I really like to analyze some sentences and
Wow.
any materials like from YouTube, from podcasts, like anything. Maybe now you can see my icon on the
Yes,
screen.
I will. Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
this is how you study English.
Yeah. I also use like this. It's not platform, but I analyze lots of materials, and this is how I analyze. So when I teach my students, I use this method.
Wow. So this is how the method works. I think how the system is work to teach people, because I didn't understand anything. Like the A, it's a red color, in J with a yellow background, and R with a green background. But I can read it, but I don't know how to teach people in learning English with this method. Can you tell me?
Yeah. Like highlighted letters are all consonant. So
Yes.
the colors are depends on what types of the consonant. Like I forgot the name of the group. Like P, T, sounds like that. P, T, B, like that. It's yellow on the icon. And S, V, like flectives are like blue. And colored letters are all vowels.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And
so
red color. If you see the red colored vowel, you need to open your mouth wide or large. But on the other hand, like only, or what else? Like sure, you don't need to open your mouth really wide, so it's colored with blue.
I see. So when I was in Japan, when I was living in Japan, in the elementary school in my year doesn't exist the English subject, but now it exists.
Yeah.
Since when? Since when this English subject exists in elementary school?
Pretty sure. But in my city, it started like 10 years ago. But like in all elementary school in Japan, it would be like 5 or 6 years ago, I guess. As a subject. Before that, they had some English classes, but it was just for fun activities, not for the subject.
Yeah. Bukatsu.
Yeah,
It's
something
bukatsu,
like
isn't
that.
it?
Yeah.
When I was in Japan, I was, only 2 years. I got an elementary high school in Japan before moving back to UK, and I take in elementary school in Miyazaki. And there's no English subject on it. And I asked Ryu is my friend from Miyazaki, and he said like an English subject started from middle school, not in elementary school.
Right.
Yeah. And I didn't know that you teach English at elementary school. It feels like how difficult to teach a small Japanese kid who doesn't know about Romaji who doesn't know about Romaji and
Mhm.
they learn in English. How do you solve it?
Oh, they learn Romaji when they are third grade.
But learning Romaji, if you're a Japanese, English, it's not a Japanese, right? In Japanese, what you see is what you get, right? Like katakana. If you write a katakana on the book, it always pronounced as a katakana. While in English, it's not right. For example, like an I and WAS is was, not was, or something like that. Now, how do you teach a small Japanese kid? This is so difficult, right?
How I teach pronunciation, you mean?
Yeah, the pronunciation.
Oh, I just asked them to repeat after me.
There is no pronunciation practice like in conversation. It's student. Like student A speak with the student B, and they speak in front of all the students. You didn't using that method.
They do that. Yeah, like conversation practice or like kind of presentation in front of other students. Like when they learn how to pronounce their friend, they make pairs and a pair come in front of other students, in front of the classroom, and they start to introduce one of the friends. Something like that.
I see. Okay, in the next topic, besides a pronunciation, do you teach a grammar?
I don't really teach grammar rules at school because we are not responsible for that. I don't know if I can say that, but they learn the rules by practicing the sentences. They understand they need to put S when they talk about other person, like he likes or she likes. Like by practicing, they figure out the rules.
Nakayushi-san, in which class they learn grammar?
So they start to learn grammar in their middle school.
So from the middle school until high school, they learn the grammar, right?
Yeah.
See, your English like a native, actually. I love it. Really?
Really? Thank you.
Yeah, like American.
It's because I listen to the music from the United States a lot when I was younger. Yeah.
So what kind of music, what genre of a music do you like? Pop, rock?
Yeah, pop and rock music. I used to listen to Whitney Houston, Bon Jovi, and Wham. What else? Boys to Men. So many singers, so many groups. I don't even remember all the names.
Yeah, the old member, right? Bon Jovi, the old member.
Yeah, it's old.
And the Beatles.
You're
very old.
But I
Queen.
love it. Queen, that's so nice. Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
So, what do you think about the Western? What do you think about the Western? As a Japanese, what do you think about the Western?
Western, you mean culture?
Not a culture, like white people. The
Oh.
British, the Americans, the European.
Mhm. Oh, they look really different from us, but we are all human beings. I don't see any. I don't feel anything like I don't know. Just we have different culture, we have different languages, but meeting those people is just the same for me as meeting Japanese people.
Well, you just look at to the outside, but not to the inside. Because I have a bad experience meeting with a lot of British in London. So, my table mate was American. So my table mate and me were going to London to to Kaimono to buy some books and also buy some clothes. Yeah, I have a bad experience. I went to Royal Albert Hall with my table mate. My table mate was American, and they black people, not white people, American black people. So we went to the Royal Albert Hall. We entered them, and they do a racist like, "Hey, look at this guy. Black people with a Chinese went to Royal Albert Hall. How shameful they are." And feels like, what the is going on here? And it's very racist for some British, not at all, but some of them are racist. But my British friend in my university not so racist. So I'm very grateful to the God who giving me a nice British guy. But some of British feel so racist. It's just like, and then when I ask another Japanese what they think about the Western, like British people, European people, they feels like kakkoi. Just one word, kakkoi, and it feels like, do you know what? This is not what you expected when you're going to the UK, and it's like that. Is this out of your expectations, Nakayoshi-san?
Yeah. When I was in Canada, when I was crossing the road with my friend from Japan, Korea, and maybe Taiwan, we were all from Asia. But when I was, walking to cross the street, I was slapped by a stranger on my cheek. I don't know, he was shouting something, but I was so shocked. Like,
they slapped you?
Yeah, the guy slapped me. Why me? And I don't know. I was not talking with loud voice. I was just talking with my friend. So I was so shocked. But this is only one bad experience when I was in Canada.
Yeah, in another country, right?
Yeah,
because it's out of our expectations, right? Okay. How long do you live in Canada? I know, just vacation or?
For about 9 months or 8 months.
Naga, what did you do in Canada?
I just lived there. I didn't study. I just lived there. Of course I went to a language school, but it was only for 2 or 3 hours a day, and I actually didn't do any homework. And after school, I just went for drinking, or I went for walking around the street, or with my friend from other countries. So I didn't really study, and I just wanted to experience to live in another country.
I know that Canadian, not at all Canadians was bad, but some of them, well, I can't say that, you know, if you open the world, you think it's a nice, but in another world has their own bad guy, and bad guy is everywhere, not only in Canada, not only in UK, also
Right.
in Japan. Sometimes
Mhm.
if you unlucky, you will meet with a bad guy. Yeah, rest in
Right.
peace to Abe Shinzo-san. I
Oh.
very, you know,
Right.
my granny told me. My granny told me that Abe Shinzo-san give like a money in the you know in situation for the COVID. It's,
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken, it's 1,000 yen, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and my granny feels like so happy to get that COVID. And then the best prime minister, I think the best prime minister, Abe Shinzo-san
Mm.
from Abe family, like died in the hand of the. Okay, this is a little bit, and I feel so sad listening to the Abe
Yeah.
Shinzo-san. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for Nakayoshi-san and for coming to our podcast today. And I just want to say sorry to Suki. はい。
Oh,
次の時間が、暇時間があれば、ぜひ、僕らのポッドキャストに参加してください。
Oh, yeah,
Hello?
yeah. Of course. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah, me too. And I just want to say goodbye to everybody. See you in the next podcast.